Light symbolizes all that is positive, helpful, and enhancing our happiness and making our lives wholesome and perfect. Dear brothers and sisters, John's Gospel, chapter 12, 44 to 50, which is a passage for today's reflection, is the last public statement Jesus makes prior to his crucifixion in the Gospel of John. This is a sincere plea to the people by Jesus. In relatively few words, Jesus summarizes his purpose and states that he alone provides the means of salvation. Within this text, we have interesting and thought-provoking words from Jesus in the Gospel today. He says in 12:46, I, the light, have come into the world so that whoever believes in me need not stay in the dark anymore. Theme of light and darkness is a recurring theme in the Gospel according to St. John. From the first chapter onwards, the evangelist John calls Jesus the light. It is important to have an understanding of these opposing themes of light and darkness in order to understand the Gospel of John. Darkness symbolizes all that is negative, harmful, fearful, and evil. All of us have a share of that in varying degrees in our own personal lives, as well as in the society that is comprised of people that are imperfect like any of us. Over against the theme of darkness is the theme of light. Light is defined as life, and life is gift Jesus brought from God to the dying world. Light symbolizes all that is positive, helpful, and enhancing our happiness and making our lives wholesome and perfect. Against this background, we need to read the saying of Jesus that is found in John 12:45. I, the light, have come into the world so that whoever believes in me need not stay in the dark anymore. In effect, Jesus is telling us, I am the light of the world, sent down from heaven to dispel the darkness of ignorance, superstition, and wickedness, and to reveal the will of my Father and the way to eternal life. As Jesus the light was present in the world in bodily form at the time of his speaking, and later present in the glorified body and eventually in the church, there is no more need for people to stay in darkness. Because he is light, belief and faith in him, along with a personal relationship with him, is sufficient to take a person from the domain of darkness and evil to the realm of light and life. For a person who is walking with Jesus, darkness becomes a thing of the past, at least to a great measure. They cannot continue in the darkness of sin, ignorance, and unbelief, but walk in the light of truth, faith, and holiness until the perfect day comes when all the shadows of remaining darkness will flee away. We have many examples of people in the Gospels who came to Jesus in the dark moments of their lives and went back with a clear vision and totally changed understanding of who Jesus is and who they are, and embraced a new way of life. Story of Mary Magdalene, Zacchaeus, and Nicodemus are but a few examples of this changed understanding and the new way of life. In spite of this, there are many who prefer to live in darkness of sin and ignorance. However, in the Gospel, Jesus tells us There is no more need for us to live in darkness. In effect, if a person is still in darkness, it is by one's own choice. That is the power of Jesus. What is impossible for the world is possible for Him. When the world says there is no hope and everything is dark and negative, Jesus shows us that there is hope, and it is found only in Him. The Lord is inviting everyone to come to Him and to taste His goodness and His power and grace, and to experience a life of light. However, the choice is ours. We have to make a choice. He should become the fundamental option of our lives. We should accept Him as the Lord and Master of our life. This will change everything for us, as the light of Christ will dawn on us powerfully like the morning sun. May God bless you all.